now we're going. Okay. So this is Kristen. This is our third day in South Dakota. We are heading to Deadwood. We took a drive again through Spearfish Canyon. And at Savoy, we went right. We bore right and headed to Cheyenne Crossing. And from there, you take a left and drive to Deadwood. Now, Deadwood obviously is known for gold mining. This land was obviously first inhabited by the Lakota Sioux. And there was an agreement initially that white folks would not come to this area. We all know how that turned out. I think from what I was reading, was it Custer that came? I think it was Custer that came. He made an agreement with the natives, and the white folks started coming west to mine the gold. Deadwood was truly a lawless town. It was really the wild west. This is where Wild Bill Hickok, he came supposedly to mine gold, but didn't make it past the saloons and casinos. He was more of a card shark than a miner. And he had lots of enemies. He always sat with his back to the wall. But one day he went into a saloon and someone who had a beef with him shot him in the back of the head. Just a couple notes about traveling through the Black Hills. You really want to take your time. If you can travel through the actual Black Hills and Spearfish Canyon, you know, you can hop on I-90 to get to Deadwood, but you really want to enjoy this while you're here. And take your time. You will notice that, you know, if it says, you know, if a road sign says so many miles to a destination, it's not going to be that number of minutes. It's going to take a little longer, but it's a wonderful drive and a nice view. You'll find that you'll see people from all over the country around here. You'll find everyone is happy, friendly. You can ask questions to anyone. A lot of people are like, where are you going? Where have you been? It's just a wonderful place to relax and see some beautiful scenery. Now, reading on Deadwood, there are a lot of notable places to visit, of course. And Deadwood has a trolley system, I understand. And from what I read, I think it's $1 to hop on the trolley. You can just trolley around from site to site. So I think we're pulling in the town of Lead, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Looks like it's just a burger stand and a knick-knack store, so that was that. And now Deadwood will be next here. Calamity Jane came with Wild Bill Hickok when Wild Bill came to town. She was a horse-riding, gun-toting, badass bitch. And she is buried next to Wild Bill Hickok. We'll probably be seeing the gravesite today. There are lots of museums here. There's a place called the Adams House. And Deadwood had a lot of brothels. You know, the men needed entertainment and company. So a lot of women came here, and their life was very hard and often short-lived. But there is one brothel that has been preserved and is open to the public, and I really want to go there because I want to see what the women were doing in Deadwood. Sundar, do you have anything to add?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we just wanted to kind of show a little bit what we were doing today, and I'll film more when we get to Deadwood. Another thing I noticed is, well, yesterday when I was filming, I said the internet is spotty, but to be more clear, once you get down in the canyon, you really don't have any internet. And the other thing I noticed is that my phone battery gets sucked dry pretty quickly, like more so than at home. So if you really want to have phone battery life, you might want to bring like a portable charger. So that's it for my little tips and tidbits for now. And Sundar can turn off the camera whenever he wants.